my name is Richard Bodina, and I'm co-owner of this wonderful shop with my lovely wife Michelle Bodina, who isn't here today, and so Joby is holding the camera, which is sort of like a device which holds cameras. Yeah, and it holds it pretty well, so good job. Well done, Joby. Yeah, good. Now, today, see the thing is, there's not many humans in the shop at the moment. And so I've decided to, like when I set up an instrument, I'm hopefully going to do a video for each one that I set up, and then you'll be able to have a listen and have a see, and you know, like I'll be able to show off. Well, usually I can show off to people coming into the shop. I'm going to be able to show off to you guys on the camera, so this is great. Now, this one, interestingly, this one is a 3/4 size Struna concert cello that I've just spent about 5 hours making all the parts for and planing the fingerboard and all of that sort of business. And it sounds awesome, but it's interesting because this is a brand new cello, which is made in 2012. Whoa, how does that work? Well, you would call it a new old stock, NOS. Yes, that's what they call it in the industry, NOS, which means, yeah, it's been sitting out the back, hiding away with behind other cellos and things like that, just without its parts on it, just waiting for myself or Graham, the other luthier, to make all the parts for it and put it out on display. Sometimes, you know, no one asks for a particular cello in a particular price range in a particular size for a long time, or maybe we had a couple out on display already. Yeah, there you go. So I'll show you what this sounds like. It's really cool. It's sort of like, yeah, I'll play it first, you make up your mind. It's ringing and it's deep and yeah, and it's just beautiful. So yeah, they're made with Russian spruce on the front, which really gives it a lot of really nice ring. So they're pretty cool. I've put Larsen strings on there, and Larsens are interesting in fractional sizes, because in full size they're mellow and smooth and quite big sounding as well, but mainly sort of like mellow and smooth and beautiful. On fractional size cellos, they are very, very similar to the full size on the top 2 strings, but on the bottom 2 strings, they're much brighter and grittier, which is not that bad a thing, because you want your bottom strings to be clearer. So like often bottom strings can be, oh my God, someone's ringing, amazing. The bottom strings can be too sort of like muddy sounding, and so you want brighter strings to brighten them up. And so it sort of makes sense, except when you first get them, they sound too different to the top strings. Like if I play the G string, it's quite gritty and a little bit metallic. And that D string is sort of like warm and mellow. And so, yeah, it's like uneven to start with, but then after a couple of weeks, the bottom 2 strings start to sort of mellow down a little bit, and it becomes a more even set. It's a really good set for fractional cellos, but you just have to be patient when you get a set of Larsen strings on fractionals. So there you go, Struna concert 3/4 cello. Oh my gosh, I'm going to be doing lots of videos. See ya.